Hey, what's up, guys? Quick video. Well, actually, it's not gonna be quick. Fuck that shit. It might be 5 or 6 minutes long, but this is to address the I'm gonna tell you how I got to this point. I got off work yesterday. Y'all already know me if you're keeping up with me or you're one of my subscribers. I'm a really busy guy, so I only have time during the day to just read my inbox and try to reply to some of y'all and things like that. And every once in a while, I'll look at a video that's on my news feed or my YouTube feed, whatever you call it. And lately, I've been seeing this whole Pop-Tart shit. Right. First, I didn't have time to click on it because, like I said, I get home, I just reply to my inbox, watch 1 or 2 videos from some of my subscribers, and just go to sleep, go do homework, stuff like that. So every day, I keep seeing more videos, and I see Pop-Tart, 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 Louis Marco, Flexforall, Pop-Tart, da 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 da, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I started clicking on the links, and it leads me to the original video, and I find out there was this big debate going on about whether or not it was healthy to eat Pop-Tarts after a workout, or this and that, this and that, this and that. And then I saw that it boiled back down to the whole Hodgetwins and Ian thing, which I made a video about that, months ago. Now, in that video, first of all, I was pissed off in that first video, because I was like, wow, somebody really made a video saying another side should stop making videos. And I was like, first of all, that's just, like, I grew up playing a lot of sports. That's not sportsmanship. That's one. Two, anyway, I'm just gonna skip that. If you haven't watched the video, go ahead and watch it. But my thing is this, guys, what the fuck are we doing? Like, I'm addressing this video to everybody: Louis Marco, Flexforall, Hodgetwins, Ian, whoever else is involved with this. Like, what the fuck are we doing? We could sit here all day and address this topic, which obviously, like, it's not gonna be an end to it, because the real problem is, one side thinks that science has the answers to all the questions. The other side thinks that bro science has the. You gotta understand, like, there's a placement for everything, right? There's no absolute truth, really, when it comes to bodybuilding or medical science or whatever. There's no absolute truth. What works for one person will not work for another. Look at Tylenol, for example. Perfect example. Some people take Tylenol and their headaches are gone. Some people take Tylenol and fucking die. Bet you didn't know that, right? Science evolves. Science. Okay. Why am I even talking about this issue? I'm not trying to brag, but now I got to bring out my credentials. I'm studying computer science, mathematics, history, anthropology, psychology, philosophy, engineering, and what is it called? Egyptology on my spare time. Now, my actual major right now is computer science and engineering, but I'm switching it. I'm not going for a degree. Why? Because I like to learn. I want to, like, take as many classes as possible, get the bulk of, understanding and knowledge before I decide, what degree to actually pursue, because I love learning. I don't want to pick one degree and just stick to it. So I'm very well placed to tell you that science doesn't have all the answers. We need science. Believe it or not, we need science. Science is amazing. But once again, you understand, science evolves. Science evolves. It goes from A to B to C to D. If you go back 60 years ago, they didn't have the conceptions we have today. At one point, scientists believed that the earth was flat, for example. Now, if you go back in time and you tell them, hey, you guys are wrong, you get a bullet to your fucking head. Guillotine drop. To show you that science evolves. Some of the biggest and costliest mistakes that happened on this earth were scientific mistakes. Talk about, like, space shuttles and all these things that failed. I mean, there was a team of scientists working on these projects and they still failed. That's to show you that there is room for errors. You just gotta know the place for bro science and the place for science. The Pop-Tart thing, I got skinny friends, ectomorphs, right? That are lean as fuck. I call them Kunta Kinte genetics. That's what I call them. They're lean, they don't have to do anything, right? They could eat Pop-Tarts all day, they could eat chips. I mean, you just name it, all the junk food in the world, and they have an 8 fucking pack. Like Louis Marco says, dice to the socks. Now, I saw that one day and I tried to copy. I was like, fuck it, let me try to do the same thing. I could eat one candy bar and bloat like Magic Bullet within the next 3-4 days. So obviously that doesn't work for everybody, but that's not even the point. The point of this video is, what the fuck are we doing? One side is attacking this side, one side is attacking this side, when, if you really look at it, we all have the same goal. We're trying to educate people, we're trying to get people to get their asses in the gym, and have a better lifestyle, a healthy lifestyle. And in the midst of all that, we still find time to fight with each other and argue and throw insults and accusations back and forth. Like, what are we doing? Shouldn't we be focusing on, like, I mean, my thing is this: I want bodybuilding to be known, natural bodybuilding, whatever you call it. I want it to be known worldwide because it changes people's lives. It affected my life dramatically. It's changing my life. And I wish that if more people had access to our information and to our knowledge and to our inspiration, their lives would be changed as well. So we're trying to get natural bodybuilding mainstream, right? Into the news, into the the news channels, into more magazines. And we're gonna do that by bashing each other? Like, I'm not trying to come here and be the, fucking Gandhi and shit, but come on, like let's be realistic. Let's say somebody tries to look into this natural bodybuilding thing. He goes on YouTube, and the first thing he sees is this guy versus this guy versus this guy, this guy versus this guy. He's gonna be like, what the fuck? They don't even got it together. How are we gonna affect the lazy and the uninspired and all these other people when even in our own little circle, we keep bashing each other? It doesn't make any fucking sense. Now, like, there's so many ways to solve this. I looked at some of this kid's video, that Ian guy. He's a really smart guy. Don't get me wrong, really smart guy, intelligent guy. He's studying, and I respect that, right? Then I also watched the twins. I fucking love the twins, not just because the information, but they have experience, right? Yes, everyone makes videos that that we disagree with. Everyone, that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. Even your best friends. You mean to tell me your very best friends right now, you guys agree on every single thing? Hell no. Every side is gonna have videos that kind of like go against the other side. But what do? You just pick the topic that you disagree on and you debate. You state your reason why you believe that this is true. But you don't make a video and attack the other side. And I'm not picking sides on this one. In this video, I'm not picking any fucking sides. Like I said, I watched everybody. I watched Louis Marco, I watched Flexforall, I watched the twins. Yesterday I was looking at some of Ian's videos. He had some really good videos. Everyone did their research, but you cannot negate an entire party because 1 or 2 videos or 20 videos disagree with your videos. The twins have 3 years of experience. They're men in their late 30s who've been going out to the gym, pumping iron. So obviously, some of their advice is gonna come from their personal experiences. If they say, well, you don't need this, you don't need this. For example, take the deadlift. Because I think that started one of the big arguments. I do deadlifts. I don't give a fuck. I do deadlifts, right? Now, I think the twins that said that it was a dangerous exercise, and it started a lot of debate. And let me say, if you take 10 people, all 10 of them, brand new lifters, throw them in the gym and say, hey, all you guys do deadlifts. And let's say 5 of them do deadlifts and get huge as fuck, muscles, big. 2 of them saw a girl working in the gym and their ego got in the way. They put too much weight and snapped this shit up. And let's say the other 3 just didn't get any gains. Now, what conclusion can you do? Can you say that deadlifts is a bad exercise? No, because you got 5 people who actually benefited from it. But can you say deadlifts is a great exercise? No, because 2 people snapped this shit up, and 3 were neutral. So pretty much, it's a percentage thing, guys. Like, you would never have an absolute truth in bodybuilding. Almost never. It depends on the condition, So I don't even understand why this fighting is going on. We got better things. I mean, I don't know what y'all goal is, but my goal, like I say, is to affect people, change people's lives, impact people's lives. And we're not going to do that by fucking bashing each other. That's not going to happen, right? And we're not also going to do that by having one side stop making videos. That's also not going to happen because every side has something to bring to the table. Louis Marco has his experience, twin muscle workout, flex. Everyone has something to contribute. And if you look at it, we fighting our own friends because really we love the same thing. We love going to the gym. We love lifting weights. We love building muscle. So we have more in common than we disagree on. If you think about it, let's focus on what we have in common. Let's focus on trying to impact people. If somebody disagrees with your video, then address that respectfully, sportsmanship. It makes me mad because I'm not from here. I'm from Africa, right? So I've seen a lot of death. I've seen a lot of killing. I've seen a lot of robbery. I've seen a lot of fucked up things that humans do to each other. The same humans who, if they had met under different circumstances, would have been best friends. So when I come here, I'm very well placed to tell you guys, we fighting for nothing. We all love the same sport of bodybuilding. Get on the same page and quit this bullshit out. Like, real talk, like, I hate, my life is hectic. I get home and I go on YouTube trying to watch some fun videos and I see bash. What the fuck? Like, come on. We on the same fucking page. We trying to help people. Let's focus on helping people. I mean, Louis Marco and the twins had a disagreement back, a few months back. I forgot exactly when it was. But what made me so excited was the fact that shortly after that, they squashed it. They added each other's friends on Facebook. They made videos, apologizing and things like that. And after that, their views skyrocketed. Their subscribers went up. Respect. We are role models. We teaching the younger generation, and that was the perfect example of sportsmanship and respect. Why can't y'all do this now? I'm looking forward to a YouTube where I could go online, go on YouTube, and see Flexforall, Louis Marco, the twins, Ian, and all these guys. And if I didn't mention you, you know, just you still count. I want to see all these guys just in agreement, right? It's fine to disagree. It's fine to disagree. You're gonna disagree on some points, but how do you handle the disagreements, guys? Like, do you bash each other, or do you actually sit down and try to debate and explain why you disagree? Let's grow the fuck up. Like, I'm fucking 23 years old. I shouldn't have to go on YouTube and fucking address this topic. Like, you know, like, who am I, right? Like, who am I? I'm fucking nobody. I'm just a fucking voice. It just pisses me off, and I feel like I got a voice and I could just put it out there. Cut this shit out, man. We got a lot of, I only have like, what, 1,600 subscribers? You guys have tens of thousands of people watching our videos, and when they go on YouTube, all they see is the bashing and the fighting? Really? That's a great example of, you know, how to promote natural bodybuilding. But anyway, that's my view on this. I love you guys. Keep making your videos. Keep bringing your information, your experience, things like that. But just remember, the very person you're fighting against right now, if you were stranded on an island with that person, that would be your very best friend. Trust me. We could all learn and benefit from each other. I gotta go to fucking work. Team 3D.